Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Chit Chat. It is a Sunday, and we are here to chit chat. I kind of feel like I start out with my video a little jumping, don't know what's going on, but we are going to have the show. Let me know if you could hear me. Someone comment and let me know if you could hear me, and also if I am jumping. I have not used StreamYard for a while, but seem like it could be acting up. So let me hear from you guys. Let me know if you are hearing me clearly. Someone just comment. Let's see who is here. We have Jackie Mom. Amina is here. We have Claudia. We have Jill. We have Maxine. Yes, so thank you very much for commenting. All right, guys. I know a little delay. Okay, so let me, something they put on this for that little delay that I need to figure out, but I'll get it. So you all know I've been missing for a while, and I know a lot of you could probably get sick and tired of the repeat shows and all of that, but it was just beyond my control. We have a family situation, and I know some of you already know because I put it posted in the comment on our WhatsApp comment what was going on, and I don't want to really talk about it on the show like that, but we lost someone very special in our family, and it did take a toll on me. I didn't work. I basically didn't do anything much. Some of you know the first Sunday that the show didn't I didn't do the show because that's the day we had the emergency. However, the person didn't survive it, and yeah, so it has been tough. It has been rough. I am not. I would say that people that are close to me is just an handful. So whenever I lose someone from the bunch, it's really, really, really take a toll on me. However, I know I have to get up. I got to do what I have to do because this is what the person would want me to do, to get up and and just continue to do my work and not stress and not worry too much. So this is the stage that I am at. I'm trying to get back into doing things. Easier said than done, but I am trying. And one thing that I know that makes me very, very happy is to be on the live show with you all, really live and direct. So I know today is a good day for me because I can spend the 1 hour talking to people I care about, talking to people that really support me. So this is where I'm at. So I am just, I just have to, get it out of the way and let you all know. So let's get back to the show. Thank you, Claudia, for that. So we're going to talk about a skincare secret today, glowing skin secret. And of course, we have some little things that we tend to do to our skin to make it look better, feel better. And especially for me, I am telling you guys, and this is no joke, I had a little inclination to come on the show today without any form of a makeup or anything like that. But I said I haven't been on the show for a few days now, and I'm just saying days, but it's actually almost 3 weeks. Last week I taped or I think I taped the show last week, something like that, or it was the week before. I think it was last week, something like that. But I wasn't live like I'm live right now on the show. So my under eyes, guys, as I'm telling you, I didn't know that you could go from your under eyes just looking amazing to having extremely dark under eye circles. Okay, and that's what was happening to me. Stress could really take a toll on your skin. It could take a toll on your under eyes. Lack of sleep contribute a whole lot to your skin on a whole and also your face. Stress and lack of sleep and everything can really pull you down. Like it could take age, like you could look 10 years older in no time. Hi, Brooklyn, New York. Welcome to the live show. Thank you, Amila. Glad you're back. We are here for you, and you are radiant as always. Thank you so much for that. Welcome, Ilma. And if you're just joining, it is Sanjay Chit Chat. I know some people might not come on like, oh no, she's not gonna be on the show, but yes, I'm here. Nareen from Pakistan, welcome to the live show. So yeah, so I was talking about how stress could really pull you down, and life situation can happen. And the place that is going to show most of all is especially your face. There are tricks that you can do to help your skin to look better. Now, when I talk about tricks, I'm not talking about like real trick. What I'm talking about is just simple things that you can do to your skin. One of the things that I find that work for my skin is to really exfoliate and steam. That two things work on my skin and really kind of put my skin back up there. When you have clean skin, the products you're working with on your skin works better on the skin. So for my dog on the eyes, guys, as I said, it is clearing up a bit and I'm trying to get sleep, but it was looking really, really bad. I might run a show tomorrow night, might, not sure, but I'll post early if I am going to do it. And I'm definitely before the week it out. If it's not tomorrow, it's Wednesday. I think maybe more like Wednesday. And I'm going to come on here. Around about 8 o'clock would be the show, 7, 8 o'clock. And I'll show you what my face look like today. I am, however, wearing a little bit of a makeup. I put a little bit of a makeup under my eyes. And you all know I wear water-based, so I don't really wear a lot of makeup, but I do. But my under eyes was looking bad. So what I tend to reach for is my eye patches. They really help me. Another thing I want to mention, guys, is that I used to preach to you all about, when you're down, when you're not your best, when you're not feeling good, you definitely should try to take care of you. And I find that during the troublesome 2-3 weeks that I went through, I find that skincare was like my go-to that helped to relaxes me. Like, if I have to just exfoliate my skin a little, it really helps to relaxes me. Sometimes you just don't know how, just taking a little moisturizer and applying it on your face to really ease your mind a little bit. And I tend to find that worked for me for the entire week. This week I was kind of focusing on trying to get back my under eyes to what it used to be, trying to make my face don't look like it's totally pulled down. So I was trying to kind of do some massaging and all of that. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm doing all of this thing wrong. Maybe I should just come on here and show you guys. Look at me after 2 weeks of just going through a stressful time. This is what my face looked like. And of course, it's not back up. Although some of you are like, yes, I'm looking radiant and all of that. But, my mind and all of that. But yeah, turning to my skincare routine helped me this week tremendously. You always need to find something that's going to help to pull you up, something that's going to help to make you feel better about yourself. And I'm not saying, I'm not like, I do skincare, and of course you all know I'm Google Gaga about skincare, but I'm not saying like I'm a vain person. However, what I am saying is that my brand is my face, right? And if my face, I'm promoting products, I'm doing all of that, and my face is just not looking right, I mean, your product is not really working for you, if you understand what I am saying. But I prove my products, and this is something that I like to talk about. Like, I prove my skincare routine, I prove my system that I use on my skin in particular this week, because in the space of 3-4 days, my face wasn't looking as pulled down as it was. And I wish I had some before and after picture to show you that you could go from radiant, glowing, you could go from nice looking skin, and in a week or two, you could just look older, like 10 years older. Life could be lifing, and this could happen to you. But anytime you find that you reach to that stage, pull yourself back up. And when we used to do 25-day skincare challenge, I used to tell people that, if you stop taking care of you, and as soon as you realize that you stop taking care of yourself, don't just continue to not take care of you. Just get up, pull yourself together, and start back. Every day is a first day. And I used to think about that, and I still do when it comes onto YouTube. There's one thing that I personally love about YouTube is that you can start over every day. And I don't want to get emotional saying this, but I would tell myself basically, and some of you might not know, but I would say I was off for basically 2 months, like really not being able to focus on my work, focus on posting video. I drop a video here or there, but I was not able to really focus. And this week I tell myself I'm starting all over. I am starting all over, starting from today. This is what YouTube is. And this is why I love this platform, because today, I start over and I can just pick myself back up and work back into things. Not everything is like that. Not every job is like that. You take 2 months off, you go back. You have to work yourself back up and all of that. But I love this platform, and I just want to say that. Not only that, I look forward to you guys. I look forward to coming on here. Some of you, regardless, and some of you know that I'm going through something, some of you don't know. And some of you, regardless if the video has been repeated, you watch it. And I'm telling you guys, that means the world to me. Welcome, Marley Mar. Welcome, Auntie. That's Lucilda. Welcome. Now, yes, I'm so honored to have a group of people like you. The day I didn't do the show, I got so many emails like, we know something is wrong because he wasn't on the live. Like, people just could feel the energy, and you only feel energy about people you care about. Okay, you only get that. The overwhelming respond to me not having the show is really something else, and that really made me feel good, and that really helped to keep me going, because I know you might not know me personally, but some of you are so much dear for you. I don't want to start to call names and all of that, because I might call a few names and miss a few names, and I don't want to do that because you all are here for me. So grateful, so appreciative. I can't thank you all enough. Now, let's go to skincare now. I talk about my under eyes, my dark circles, and how they were like just there. Now, one thing that I tend to do is to use my eye patches daily. And when I say daily, I mean I'm using the eye patches AM and PM. Now, over the years, I've made so many videos taking care of my under eyes and also your under eyes. And some of you that are going to be watching this when it is over, especially like my European subscribers that are probably sleeping, all know that we create these DIY remedies that you can whip up in your kitchen. And of course, over the years, there were so many of you like, Chichi, you need to start your own skincare line. You need to start your own skincare line. So I did start my own skincare line, but that doesn't rob the natural remedies. And I try to make the products as natural as they can get. Okay, I try to make the products as natural as they can get. And I normally be very transparent when I come on here and I talk about the products, which we won't get into today because some people know, some people don't. One of my goals to do is to have a page where I list all ingredients, and especially ingredients that people are not familiar with the scientific name, so that when you find a product out there, you can just look at the product, look up the ingredients. There's a site that do this. I think it's Paula's Choice, and I'm so jealous of how they do it, and I love that. I love the transparency, and that is where I want to take Chichi Beauty skincare too. And also, guys, when it comes on to our DIY, one thing I did over the years is to always tell you about the ingredients. Skincare is all about ingredients, and it's also about putting a set of ingredients together that you can get the best result. And that's the way I approach my DIYs. One of the reasons why I think I did very well on YouTube is that I was very transparent with the ingredients that I use in my DIY, and that's what I want for Chichi Beauty skincare, I want to be a very, very transparent. Now, I research my ingredients. When I make my DIY, I never normally just throw ingredients together, even though you might watch the show and you might be like, oh, she just throwing ingredients together. I never do that. What I normally do, I normally research the ingredients, okay? That's why I was able to come up with so many different versions of things. And when I research the ingredients, what I do is to group the ingredients. And this is the technical part of skincare because not all ingredients work together. If you can make a DIY facial moisturizer, you know you need a base. What base are you going to use that can mix with other ingredients to give you the best result on your skin? That is very important, and that is the key. After doing ingredients for, so we have Chichi Beauty skincare now 2 years. So after doing skincare, we're on YouTube 10 years. So after doing skincare DIY for 8 years, I am very, very much familiar with ingredients. You could let me in your kitchen and I could make a facial cream out of things that you have in the pantry, not because I'm just going to go and grab whatever you have in there, but because I know ingredients to a T. I know ingredients to a T, and when I formulate Chichi Beauty skincare products, I formulate it just like that. If you have vitamin C, which is ascorbic acid, the natural DIY is gonna be some orange peel. I use orange or lemon peel a lot because I have a lot of vitamin C. I also use a bit of a few videos I do on kiwi. The honest truth, when it's come on with kiwi don't really do so well when you try to make a product out of it. However, I kind of come up with a little thingy, so trying out some things when it comes on to kiwi and preserving the juice and all of that to make like a serum out of it because it's loaded with vitamin C. So I would just take what other ingredients would complement vitamin C, which is the ascorbic acid. When you think about it like that, you'll be like, okay, oils is the best route to go. Or you could say other ingredients like cucumber juice could complement this because it's going to give that form of a hydration. So that is how I go about doing my DIYs. And that is why they are, some of those DIYs are so very, very popular. I credit myself a lot. I never used to take the credit, but nowadays I credit myself a lot because now when I look on YouTube and see all the new, I'm gonna say new, also some of them is not so new, YouTubers who are using my videos to create their DIY, basically my recipe, I said, okay, so I did something great, even though I might not get the credit for it like that upfront out there, but definitely I did something great. Hundreds of people are using my recipe, and it is for a reason. So when I create Chichi Beauty skincare product, guys, use it with confidence, using it knowing that just the way I do my DIY, that's just the same interest that I put in my ingredients. And I also told you all about how certain things work and what I want from what I didn't want and couldn't get because I wasn't familiar with certain things, and how natural ingredients is, and how, you know, you need to learn to read the labels, and everything that you see on the labels is really how it is. So I be transparent with that. So back to the dark under eye circles. I said this to say that I personally want to make a eye patch gel out of just pure parsley juice, because I turned to that this week. Just pure parsley juice. Pure parsley juice, okay? And then, of course, you know, they're going to add the preservative, because we have to have the preservative. We have to have, you know, other ingredients that's going to bind it all together, aloe vera gel and all of that goodness. But I do not, when I say I do not close my eyes or double wink anything when it comes on to using parsley under my eyes, because it's really, really great. Now, if you're not familiar with parsley and you're new here, and some of you still have not tried this set, you all know that this is from the parsley. Okay, we have the eye cream. Amazing. Okay, learn how to use your eye cream. We have a cleanser. We also have a serum. We have a toner, and we have a face cream made out of parsley. And now, as I tell you, I want to add the eye patches. Yes, yes, yes. I want to add the eye patches. If you have not tried our parsley products, guys, where are you? You got to get your hands. You don't have to buy the entire set if you can. However, I would love for you to get the whole set and give it a 6-week run on your skin. Now, when it comes onto your skin, guys, it takes dedication. All week, I was trying to bring back myself, bring back my skin to what it used to be. All week, I've been trying to do that. Is it totally back? No, I'm also burned up a little because I was doing a lot of walking in the sun to the hospital. I was like doing a lot of that. So I kind of, yeah, my skin was off. So I am using this set currently with my eye patches, my eye cream, and of course I did make a parsley solution, like strong, like full strength parsley for my under eye. So try some of these parsley products. Now, even though you get the products at home, you have to do a lot of work, okay? It's not just getting products. I remember a lady bought this set from me. And she sent me an email. She was like, you know, I was so excited to get the set, but I am a little disappointed with the set because I've been using the set over a week and I really don't see much of a difference on my skin. Now, you all know I love those kind of comments. And if you're new here, you're going to be like, how could you love a comment like that? I love a comment like that because 1 week is not enough. And I normally tell you guys, and for skincare, any product, you have to give 6 weeks to see result. And some of you might say that is long, but scientifically, and it doesn't matter what the brand of product that you're going to use on the skin. Does kiwi have more vitamin C than orange and lemon? At least 3 times the amount of vitamin C than orange and lemon. So, you know, I've been eating a kiwi. I've been buying the kiwi, but let me tell you something. As a matter of fact, I went to the grocery today to pick up some fruits. And kiwi is one thing nowadays that I have on my list. Why is the kiwi so expensive? The kiwi is $2 for $3. 2 kiwi for $3. Now I know that's inflation. I know all of these things that has been going on. I used to be able to buy 3 to 4 kiwis for $1. I know time is gone. Like that's probably 20 years ago. I used to buy for that. But 3 kiwi for $1, not even 60 cents for 1 kiwi. Oh my goodness, guys. Yes, kiwi is expensive. Don't know why. Gotta try to plant my own kiwi tree or something because but if you can and you have access to kiwi, you know how they say an apple a day? Change the apple and do the kiwi. Because apple is loaded with sugar, right? And it's a long story when it comes down to apple. The good thing is just that it is a natural fruit. But yes, it's loaded with sugar. And if you have to eat apple, especially if you're older, do not eat apple in the evening. Eat your apple in the morning. Okay, so that all that sugar can, anyway, we'll talk more about that. But yes, more vitamin C. And I did make a recipe with kiwi. I think I probably have 4 or 5 recipe with kiwi. What I'm gonna try to make this week, gosh, the $1.50 for a kiwi is eating me, but I'm gonna try to make a serum with the kiwi for you this week. New videos, okay? Don't make it yet, but I promise you guys, I'm gonna take half of my kiwi, like half or 2 slices from 1 kiwi, and I'm gonna blend it up with some rose water, and I'm gonna make a serum for you so that you could see. And of course, it's a trial. You never know. You might just see me with a kiwi serum in the future. Now, I've been YouTubing now to how to grow kiwi. They are expensive. Okay. Yes, definitely look at it because I'm gonna look it up too. I don't know if it's tropical, so we'll see. Hi Wanda, welcome to the live show. Anyone else here that is new? Yeah, people will watch the show after once they start to watch and see that we are live. And we're gonna try to bring back our followers for our Sunday show. So if they want some live, people will start to come back. And that's what we want to get back into, that habit of being present, being present. Very, very important. So let's see the time. Okay, so we have time. We have time. Right. So we are talking about, if you're just joining, skincare is secret and things that you think they are expensive, you should try purchasing with Candy. Oh yes. Yeah, for real, for real, for real. So let me know, Claudia, if you're seeing that kind of pricing in Canada. I do know that New York sometimes can be a little pricey. However, I also know that New York, especially if you live in the city area like me, Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, Staten Island, not, Albany and these places. I don't know about those, in terms of pricing. But I also know that we have access to a wide variety of fruits and vegetables from all over the world, right? Right. So this is like a good hub. So I'm thinking that more like kiwi or so is imported for New York than, let's say, even Boston. So if I'm paying like $1.50 for one, same price in Florida. Okay, so there you go. That's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear. Oh, so in Pakistan, kiwi is not expensive. That means you probably grow kiwi there. So someone is gonna look up to see, we probably don't grow kiwi in America then. Something to that effect. I was thinking that maybe in Florida or somewhere in the warmer state, we might have kiwi, but maybe it's all important. And maybe we are now feeling that markup, that markup, that not excise tax. What is it that our president just put on a lot of these countries? Maybe that's why we're feeling it. But yes, $3. Oh, Claudia, they are paying $1 Canadian each. So a little bit less than what I am paying. A little bit less because I paid 2 kiwis for $3. I almost didn't buy, but I want the kiwi. So I said, oh, there's nothing I can do about it. So I might have to drive all the way to Queens to see if I could get one kiwi for $1 instead of $1.50. It's a penny wise, a pound foolish, right? Still have to pay for that gas. All right, guys. So if you're just joining, we're talking about how you can just help your skin to look better. Not only your skin, but I'm just saying you overall, how you can look better. Take care of your skin. Something is just flashing on my screen just now. I think my computer might be updated. Hi, Holly. Greetings, Chichi and everyone. Happy Sunday, my deepest, and thank you so much, Ali. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Now, yes, how you can take care of your skin to pick you up. And you know something? I said I wasn't gonna say this. I said I wasn't gonna say this, but I think I'm gonna say it. Okay, so let me say it. Okay, can you all see my comment? Can you all see my comment? How many of you remember this person, a subscriber, as a subscriber? How many of you remember that person? Comment and let me know if you all remember that person that come on the show for years and years and years and years under the name Auntie. If you remember, comment, guys. Let me see how many of you would remember who are watching right now. Go ahead and comment. Jill would remember, that much I know. Claudia would remember, and a lot of OGs would remember Auntie. watching the show years and years and years. I remember once we were doing this okay, if you can see. Okay, so I remember we were doing the remember we were doing that show where we were doing it on Zoom, and we had someone some Java girl that was watching, and Auntie was in the show, and she didn't like the fact that Auntie was on the show because Auntie, it was all female. Some people used to bring, a few people used to bring like their husband on that show, but Jawa didn't like the idea that male was on the show. Amelia probably would remember that. Now Auntie is a very special to me, a very close person to me, and he's the one that passed. Yeah, I need to, yeah, let me just say, I need to say it. So he's the one that passed, family member that passed, so he's no longer with us, and he's not going to be on the show anymore. He's my supporter, he's my lineman, he's my, fix up everything for the show, do everything for the show, everything for the show, the lighting, the setup, the everything for the show. Always, always, always a very special person in my life. And one day we'll talk about it, but we're not going to talk about it today. So I think I need to give him the respect and let you all know that he passed. And yes, he is the person that passed. I need to. He what is the person that made my first light for my YouTube video. Like, get a better light, set up the studio. Like, he's the person that do all of that for me. So it's all fear that I say it here. I didn't want a donor or anything like that, but let me just say that most of you that has been with me forever, always, you don't miss a single show. You don't miss a single show. He's been doing, as I said, I've been doing my lighting from day one. All the bulb, all the, like, every setup. He's the one that do every single thing for my YouTube channel from day one. Day one. And he's always, always, always watching the show. And even sometimes, as I said, I remember I talk about the Jawa. I know I'm freeze. It will get fixed in a minute. Stay there. I talk about the Java girl when we were doing that Zoom meeting. And the reason why I talk about it, stay with me guys, because I see that it's frozen. Got myself on, still frozen, but it will fix. So I'm just gonna keep talking until it freezes itself. It's saying my connection is fairly good, so I don't know why I'm frozen here. So, but I'm just gonna keep talking. Take it off and I'm putting it back. Let's see, it's on clock in a minute. You're right. So one of the reasons why he was in those Zoom meeting, because when I was doing the Zoom meeting, the link up with the Zoom, he liked to watch to make sure the lighting is good. Like if the lighting is, because he's the lights, do all the lights. So he liked to watch to make sure all of that was good. And of course, he always come on and then he learned how to say hello to everyone and all of that. And I guess we'll talk more about that. Yes. Older gentleman, someone used to say, oh, why is an older gentleman on the show? But he was always on the show. So, yes. And today I do my own lighting. I set everything up for myself. And yeah, he would be proud of me setting up my lighting. So let me know, guys, if you're seeing me. On my end, my video is froze. But let me know if on your end, if you can see, if you can see me moving or anything like that. I try to get it off. Yeah, so that's why I talk about it. I said, for someone that has been here with me from day one on my YouTube channel platform, so much, why, yes, I need to let you all know. So most likely is somewhere now watching the show and telling me that I did a good job with the lighting. All right, guys. So Okay, so I'm going to continue to talk until this freeze pass. And if you see it get dark, it's because I'm trying to take it off and put it back on. But I'm going to talk. Yeah, so when a little time with your skin. Spend a little time with yourself. Spend a little time taking care of you and live a little, live a little, live a little because you just never know. When it comes down to auntie, live a full life, like a full life. Stay with me, guys. Let me see if I could fix this. Let's see if I come back on. Okay, yes, fix that. Totally fix. Let's see, hold on a bit. Let's see. Don't don't log out, guys. Just let me fix this thing right here. Um where is that now? Where is that little thing that I'm supposed to look at? Oh boy. All right, so I can't find it, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. But yes. So with that said, guys, there's something else I need to do. Okay. Don't click off, guys. Don't click off. Don't click off. Don't click off. Okay, so when it comes on to StreamYard, I find that I am having a lot of issue with it from the other day. Some of you might not be aware of the fact that it did crashes. And StreamYard is not America based. StreamYard is I think own companies in Australia. But the other day, StreamYard actually crashed, and ever since then, I'm using StreamYard. I'm finding that I am not able to. Um, I'm not able to have a live show like I normally do without it freezing up and all kind of things happening to StreamYard. So of course we got to pay for it, and we have to pay our fee when it's due. So like now, look at it, it's still jumping. So I personally don't know what to do. I like to use in StreamYard because when I use StreamYard, I'm able to communicate with you all better than when I just use the YouTube studio. So like I want to bring on, I've been promising that we're gonna do our like ice water challenge and all of that. And I want to do these things. So that's one of the reasons why I use StreamYard. And when I use StreamYard, I could highlight stuff with you all, but it is driving me crazy now, and this has been going on for, I would say, for the past month or so, where it is just jumping, and it's not coming from my computer. I used to think it's my computer, but I am using the high speed that they have here in New York, and not only that, the system is telling me that my system is good, like my Wi-Fi is good, but you can see what is happening. So and don't know what else is need to be updated, which I try. So it is what it is right now. So I try to play around with it again after the show is over, and then I'll see, if there's anything that's gonna be done better. But it's a disruption to the show. orientation setting is disrupt. See, I can't change anything while the show is on, but we'll just leave it at that for now because the show is almost over anyway. So back to taking care of you. Let me know if you could hear me. Most likely you could hear me. And yeah, so with that, yeah, we just talk about auntie and we're just gonna leave it at that and let's get back. Let's talk about some skincare products if you're just joining. So we were talking about the Parsley set, which is this set here. It's a 5-piece set that comes with a cleanser, a toner, a serum, a facial moisturizer, and the very, very popular eye cream. So we're back to being frozen again on my end. I am not. So hopefully this will, yes, the system is really, really driving me crazy. Yeah. And it's not really cheap to pay for the highest standard of StreamYard and to have it just, messing up our show. Next week, this week, hopefully, I'll have a few shows. And if it don't pick, then next week I just use the YouTube studio. In the YouTube studio, however, like now, I cannot like I want to highlight, like Jill comment, and this one, I could highlight it like this. So definitely the system is not like this. I can do this. If I'm in the YouTube studio, I'm not able to highlight it. So that is one of the reasons why we use the StreamYard. We can have guests on the StreamYard, like I highlight Jackie Mom. I can do all of that. And we can also have guests, which we can do when we're in the YouTube studio. So if this continue, then we might have to look for other alternative when it comes onto a streaming platform, because this is really not doing it. It's really not cutting it for us weekly, just spoiling up our videos. Okay. All right. So Noreen, Brooklyn, New York. Okay, so we are, some people is frozen, some. If you are seen as frozen, just click out and click back in. It's too many weeks now that we're going through this with StreamYard. So I'm going to reach out to them this week and let them see what's going on my end. All right, guys, so back to, let me just address this parsley that I was talking about before we so rudely get interrupted by the system. So this is a set of parsley products that we made using the parsley juice. We use parsley juice, we use aloe vera gel. I was talking about before we got cut off about the way we mix ingredients together. You mix ingredients together that you know will work on the skin, and ingredients that not only gonna sit on your skin but just penetrate the epidermis on the skin and give you maximum result. And that's what we did with this set. And I'm telling you, when I said I work on this formula, guys, I work on the formula. Some of you know the story about me wanting it to be 100% natural, which is unheard of, and some of you don't know, but definitely try some of these products on the skin. And also, guys, I have this lady that she bought a whole set of skincare products from me a few months ago. And she was like, Chichi, I've been watching your show from you just started out. And yes, I have people that watches from I just started out. You have people that watch, stop, come back, watch, come, and that is just the way the world run. And she's like, and I've never ever tried your products. And I was like, one day I'm going to treat myself to some of your products, because since I use all your DIYs for so long, it's all fear for me to just try your products. And this was one of the sets she bought. As a matter of fact, she bought this set and she bought the Supreme, which is this set right here. And this is another set that is very dear to my heart, because you all know that we use the potato pulp in this. If you have hyperpigmentation on the skin and you are seeing your age, you're getting a little on in age, and you're trying to prevent wrinkles, or you have some wrinkles already and you're looking for brighter looking skin, you can try this set, because we have potato in all of these products. Okay, so it's not only just potato, but potato is one of the ingredients that we use on this channel here for years and years and years and years and years and years. I could go on YouTube right now and I could see like hundreds of my videos all over the place with my ingredients. And you have like everybody that makes them over. Like everybody makes them over. I was watching you have a few doctors, right? You have a few doctors on YouTube that do DIY videos, and I used to be a little like, and some of you watch them too, because when I go on the back end of YouTube, I can see what some of you are watching, and some of you all watches these doctors. Now, there was a time that YouTube was going through this thing where certain things you cannot talk about if you don't have like a doctorate. Okay, they kind of stop. It's a lot of rap that YouTube gets, and you cannot come on and say anything that is medical inclined without being a doctor or having a doctor present. Okay, and we went through all of that phase. However, I noticed that so many of my recipes, it's a good bit of these doctors that do DIY, and some of you know them, and they use a lot of my recipes, like a lot of my recipes. Some of them make them over. Some of them just have a show where they highlight the ingredients, like if you mix this and you mix that and you mix that together. And I just watched them and said, look at that. Well, if they are medical doctors and are using my DIY remedies, it's probably not a bad thing for me. It shows that the combination of ingredients that I personally put together to make my DIY remedies is worthy enough for a medical profession to highlight it and think that, okay, this is a good combination that I could share with my audience. Only thing that I wish they did was to give me some credit. I wish, like on TikTok, if you make a video, you're original, they put it, highlight you as the original creator. I wish YouTube could do that. I mean, it's probably too late now, or for new creators that are coming on, However, another thing also, you don't get the credit on YouTube. If somebody take your videos and make it over, it is now their video. The only thing YouTube protect us with is if they use your video, like your face, take your videos and use it over, then you can claim your rights to the video. But if they take your recipe and they do over your recipe, which is what most people do with my recipe, then the video is legally theirs. So you get no credit for it. So that is just sad. But I'm saying that to say you can trust the process with the skincare products that I share with you. Trust the process, but you got to play your part too. My part was to make it from some of our DIY, and most of our products stem from our DIY. The ingredients, I use my popular videos to pull that video, get the ingredients together. Of course, it's not going to be the same because you got to add the preservative, you got to have the gum base that's going to bind things together and all of that. You got to add that to it. But you can clearly look at a recipe and say, okay, so that's where she got it. Jenny, it's so good to see you again. I need to start back ordering again. I love your products. Thank you so much for that, Janice. And I see that I'm freezing again. But anyway, I'm going to keep talking, guys, till this just released itself. So yes, the potato was one that I use a lot. And we have a variety of recipes that you can find on the page right here on YouTube. You find some on Facebook also using the potato. And I swear by the potato, like really, really swear by the potato. I thought about this a lot. Like, wouldn't it be nice to have an eye cream with potato? And of course, we have this eye cream here, which is this Supreme eye cream. It's an anti-aging eye cream. And this eye cream here is a little thick. Okay, let me see if I find a open bottle here. It's a little thick because not only do we have the potato, I forget you guys can't see me because it is frozen again, but this eye cream is so thick because we not only use the potato in it, but we add collagen to it. We add collagen, and the potato is going to clear the darkness, the spots, and the blemishes, and the collagen is just going to plump the skin up, plump up here on the eyes. We have like aloe vera in it, and this particular set is as natural as it can be to be in a bottle. Okay, the ultra luminous and the supreme set is as natural as it can be natural to put in a jar. Okay, and I know some of you understand this is something that I talk about. So when you get this eye cream, do not sleep on it. You can also use the ultra luminous at night, and then you can use the supreme in the day, or vice versa, or you use one week on and week off. That is why video date stamp are important. Yes, very, very important. And you know, for me, sometimes YouTube used to automatically put the date there. I think they still do, if I'm not so. No, I don't. So I think now you got to stamp it yourself, like the date. I think something like that. But you, I think it's there still. But yeah, it's probably is there, or is recently the star. But I don't not necessarily stamp my videos. But I'm gonna look and see if the older videos, if they're at stamp there. But now I know there's a stamp like when it is post. You can see when it is post, and then you can compare and know. I think the stamp are there. Automatically the day you post it, I think. Thank you so much, Tracy. Anyway, guys, I see that I am. They are automatically stamped. Okay, right, definitely, because I think so. And just so you know, Claudia, I have been looking at your videos. I see my girl posting again. I gotta be honest, I didn't have the time to get back into my workout. Like, yes, I don't get the time to get back in my workout, but as soon as I, hopefully I could try to see if I could start working out back tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna try some of your videos. And Claudia, you have the permission to put your page link in the comment. You can go ahead and put your page link in the comment, so other people can know what your channel is. And definitely I'm going to try some of your workout as soon as my head is clear and I get back into into the knock of things. Right, so what I was talking about when the video went off, guys, is about the supreme, not the yes, the supreme age renewal eye cream, that we take the potato and we put like collagen, we put castor oil. Did you all know that most of my skincare products have castor oil? Some of you know, some of you don't know. So I personally want to do castor oil, guys. I want to do castor oil like how I have my other oils. However, getting the black castor oil is not easy. Getting the black castor oil is not easy. I'm trying to kind of link up with my, my Rooted Treasure castor oil, because they grow their castor beans and all of that kind of things, but they don't grow enough to circulate. They just grow enough for their own products, So if I do castor oil, I could clearly do the white castor oil, but you all know how I feel about the black castor oil. But we will see. We will see. Working on it. But yes, it's a oil that I also swear by. So the Supreme cream is very, very thick. You see it like that? It is thick. When you get it at home, you warm the cream in your hands like this. You see? I warm it. And it's also good to demonstrate a product, because sometimes when you see the demonstration, it's better. So see how I warm the cream, and then you take the cream and you dab it under your eyes. This do have potato in it. It's good for eye bath, puffy eyes, dark under eye circles, crow's feet, shrunken under eyes, because sometimes your eyes just go in, and this can help to plump it up a bit. This is made for an anti-aging eye cream. Although, believe it or not, I have so much younger people buying this eye cream. It's so funny with skincare. The people that I think would buy most of the anti-aging products would buy other things. And the young people that you would think that, no, they're going to gravitate to the vitamin C and the rest of the product and not necessarily the anti-aging product. They do gravitate towards the anti-aging products. A thing I also know with younger people is like they like the aesthetic of things. So the Supreme line is a full line, and I feel like they like the full set of things, like the cream, the cleanser, the toner, the serum. Like I think it could be that they gravitate towards that. But when you have repeat buyers, that's how you know that they're liking the product itself and not necessarily just that it is a set. Okay. I think I should look into that, Chichi. Definitely, definitely do. So definitely try it and do not. I know a lot of people like to try products, put it down. It can't work like that. Okay. It doesn't work like that. You got to be dedicated to yourself. And I'm not even just saying to the products. I'm just saying you got to be dedicated to yourself. You have to want your skin to look better. You have to want to get rid of the wrinkles. You have to want to get rid of the eye bags, the puffy eyes. You want to want this for yourself. And wanting this for yourself is taking the time to do it. And the thing about skincare is that you put aside that 15 minutes to do these things, it makes you feel better about yourself. It's not something that you're doing that you're going to be like, when I do my skincare, no. It makes you feel so good about yourself. Like, so good about yourself. It's not funny. I have a question for you guys because I know you all, like to help me out when it comes on to certain things. How do you all feel about primrose oil? And how many of you know about primrose oil? Comment right now, guys. I know we are at the end of the video, and most people don't watch to this unless it's the diehard subscribers. So I could ask this question, because we're wrapping up. What do you all know about primrose oil? Anyone? Go ahead and comment and let me know. And have you ever tried primrose oil before? And comment. Even if you don't normally comment, for the rest of you watching, if you know anything about primrose oil, comment, because your girl do a thorough research on primrose oil, okay? When I say a thorough research, I mean a thorough research on primrose oil. Ask me any question about primrose oil, I could answer it. And after that research, I like the primrose oil enough to carry it with my brand as an oil. I like it enough and test it enough to carry it as a brand for Chichi Beauty Skincare. But I just want to know how many of you know about it, how many of you use it. And yes, it's very good for balancing. Yes. Even before I put it into action, I am going to just do a show with you all, talking everything you need to know about primrose oil. Yeah, someone mentioned it probably about a month or so ago. Someone had mentioned it. Someone had also mentioned another oil, which is the calendula oil. That's another oil that I'm looking into, but I need more research. Unlike the primrose oil that I do a thorough research on, and enough to put it on our brand. So we're thinking about it, and just so you all know, the Chichi Beauty anti-aging oil is in production. That is in production. Kind of paused the other day because if you know, you know. We kind of paused it a little, but it's back into production. So we should be getting our anti-aging oil soon. Another oil that we're going to introduce to Chichi Beauty Skincare is the squalene oil, and you all know I love me some squalene oil. I've been using squalene oil in my DIY for years, and some of you know it, some of you not familiar with it, but yes, so we are going to introduce the squalene oil, and we are going to be introducing some more stuff, which there's no secret really, but yeah, we're going to introduce some more stuff. We are in the process of doing a black rice line of products. Now, you always ask me like, Chichi, I don't believe that you don't have a rice line. I don't believe that you don't have a rice line. When are you going to do a rice line? Because we use so much rice on our channel right here. However, I research rice. Not only do I research rice, I eat rice. All different kind of rice, you name it. I'm trying it. Red rice, purple rice, black rice, you know, all this kind of rice, wild rice, which is not a rice. But anyway, yes. But there are two rice that have real benefit for your skin. And one is black rice and one is purple rice. Now, both for the skin, hair, nails, and everything like that. Now, years ago, I told you guys I used to use a line of black rice. It's an Italian-based company that used to do the black rice products, and they cost a bundle. Okay, they cost a bundle. Now, the purple rice is not that available for making a bunch of products like that. It's not feasible. Other than that, you're not going to be able to afford the purple rice. The black rice also is right behind the purple rice, right behind the purple rice. But I found a manufacturer that can do my black rice, give me all of what I need in the products, and make it be reasonable enough for me to pass it on to you. So our rice line is going to be black rice. Yes, and that is in the making. Currently, a girl is working on the packaging. Yes, so it's going to be black rice. And we are having a hair oil to go with our shampoo, which I talk about a while. But yes, but so those are some of the new things that is coming your way. Marley, I know about primrose oil, but I've never used it. It is very effective for da 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 and who are aging. Yes, Tara research and primrose. So those are some of the things that is coming your way. In the meantime, definitely try to stock up on some of our skin. And we're having some good sale. Now, we were supposed to do a full back to school sale, right? And that goes for like the teachers and all of that. But, you know, I've been slowed down for about a month or so. But of course, we have some codes out there like KB18. Use up these codes and get some products. And this week, we'll put out some discount for you all. Better late than never. And you'll see us doing some things for Labor Day and all of that kind of a thing going. So I'm trying to get back into, you know, doing what we do here and that we love. Right. So if you don't know anything about primrose oil, go do your homework and read up on it. Although I'm going to have a show and come on, you know, we don't have the primrose oil in production, but as I said, it's something that I'm going to be adding because I like it. I like what it do for women. And I also find that the primrose oil could rival the black castor oil, or let me just say castor oil, could rival the castor oil a bit. And I also find that the primrose oil, you could like use it on your stretch marks, your, you know, what we do with the castor oil. I find that is like the next best thing to castor oil out there. Next best thing to castor oil. So we're really, really thinking about it. And of course, I will have to promote it for most of my subscribers that are not familiar with that primrose oil. And we definitely going to put it in our store, and as well as we'll put it on Amazon. So I will put it in the comment after the show as well. Thank you so much, Claudia. Claudia, you just have copy and paste, but you don't have your channel name is not there. I wonder if it's the system that is doing it. If I may make a suggestion, rice oil. Okay. Okay, that could be it too. Because it's gonna be cleanser, toner, serum, eye cream. Yes, eye cream. Cleanser, toner, serum, face cream, and eye cream. But you're saying oil, so actually that is on the paper. That is on the paper. The rice oil. I was on the fence about it, but we will see because it's also on the paper as a part of the set. So we will see. We will see. So Jackie Mom will do a research. Yes, guys, definitely do the research on the primrose oil, and I definitely will be bringing it, talking about it, and all of that stuff before we put it into production. and we'll see. So Claudia, I think the system is blocking your site because it's just saying today copy and paste. You gotta write it in. Don't copy and paste it. Just type in it and let's see if that's gonna work. Because you know the system is when it come out to advertising on another channel. There is yeah, it's not showing. There's another thing on my page that I could go on and kind of promote the channel. I haven't done it for a while, but I'll see. But definitely put it in the try to type it in and see. And if you don't have to just just type in the name, we will know what it is. The link. Right. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Right. That's the way you do it. Other than that, the system is gonna block it. So body champ Claudia. That is Claudia channel, guys. Go support her. And yes, our working out is good. You have to have stamina, right? But yeah, I haven't done the new ones, but I promise you that I will look into it. All right, guys. So that's my time. Don't forget, I was talking about um this set here. I'm gonna do a live show. I'm not gonna use StreamYard, but then how I'm gonna know how to fix it. But we'll see. But I think I'm gonna do a live show. Probably tomorrow night or so, but I'm going to use YouTube Studio because I feel like I didn't give you guys a good show today because too much distraction with the system, and I'm over it. I'm over it. This is like third week and it's happening, so I'm over it. I'm going to clean out this computer and go and see if the StreamYards have some form of new update and see how it go, test it out, and then so we don't have this kind of thing. Other than that, I'm using YouTube Studio next week. Thank you so much for joining. I love you all. Thank you for your comment, Jill. Thank you all for your condolences. I respect and I love, and I will see you all in my next video. Starting tomorrow, we're posting our daily video again, guys. We're trying to get back into the nick of things, and watch our videos, share them, support us. We ask, without you guys, we wouldn't have the channel. We are trying to bring back our old subscribers to the live, so I'm trying not to do the repeat because that's just, it's getting, people are just, going because, oh, it's the repeat. So we're kind of cutting out all of that, and we're going to get back into work. And I love you all. Be good to yourself, and I'll see you soon. I've taken even a primrose oil or orally, but not on my skin. Okay, so see what I'm talking about, but we'll definitely talk about it more. Thank you so much for watching, and don't run and buy one right now, okay? Because I save it for when mine come, right? A little selfishness going on there. Thank you so much, guys. Watch the videos I posted yesterday. Try to watch some of our short video. I know most of my subscribers do not, and I said do not like the short videos. However, because of the system, it's good for me to do a few of the short videos. So most of the short videos, I link them to the longer form, but to support me, just watch some of those short videos also. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye. I love you all. Thank you so much. Have a great week and try to take care of you, because if you don't, no one else is going to do it for you. Comment